approximately 1 year before the Sochi Olympics, the North Caucasus, which is located in close proximity to Sochi, was still a full-fledged conflict zone with attacks, suicide attacks, clashes happening at least weekly, sometimes more often. Moreover, the leader of the Caucasus Emirate, the terrorist organization, Islamist organization, which is was operating in the North Caucasus at that time, directly threatened to disrupt the Olympics with all means available, and they tried to commit terrorist acts around Sochi, as we know. So the Russian authorities were facing a huge security challenge to a major international event, and they had to very quickly take under control the terrorism-related risks. So they carried out hundreds of law enforcement security operations, killing leaders, rank and file, crashing insurgency on the ground, basically. On the one hand, this was part of the strategy. And the second part was allegedly to basically at least close a blind eye, if not encouraging radicals to leave Russia. And at that time, this very attractive to ultra-radical ISIS jihadist project appeared, and they were doing their own very effective propaganda on the Russian jihadists. So this was combined, in a sense, and produced a major outflow of radicals from the North Caucasus. Officially, it's around 3,000, and the security services say it could be up to 5,000 Russian citizens fighting in Syria and Iraq. Most of them come from the North Caucasus. So in addition to kind of encouraging this outflow, the security services criminalized participation in armed groups abroad, which contradicts the interests of the Russian Federation, which means that you can fight in Ukraine but not in Syria or in Iraq. And they made the sentences, increased the sentences. So if somebody wants to come back now, the security services are waiting for them at the border, and they would immediately arrest them, which basically they sealed off the border to an extent. This strategy, however, almost immediately after the Sochi Olympics, and the government started, the law enforcement started to prevent the outflow.